at Indiana's starting group. Neesmith out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Furphy in at the 3, small forward. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's George, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Barlow in at the 4 slot. Well, Richard, when you look at these teams, they have lots of options. They're deep.
We expect to see a lot of different guys get minutes. It can be a double-edged sword, though. It's hard getting all of these guys enough playing time.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now here's Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. For 3, George hits the trifecta.
This is a guy who knows his shot inside and out. George gets the ball and knows what to do with it.
Siakam outside. Here's the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Now here's Maxey, coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back over to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Barlow. After the basket by Indiana. Embiid lays it up and banks it in.
But inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now here's Neesmith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Siakam outside. Siakam missing again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Maxey passes to Embiid. George, right side. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And what separates George from other wings, he is so strong. He can finish through a hit.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
Furphy, no good.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And here's Maxey outside. Drops in the 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Siakam. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Here's Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Pass to Edgecombe. Inside. Here's Embiid. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pacers trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Furphy. George defending. 5 on the clock. Pass to Huff for 3. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Sixers lead by 6. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. And here's Embiid. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Outside Neesmith. Nembhard outside. Pass to Furphy. Clock at 6. Maxey against Nembhard. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edgecombe. No points so far. Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. 6-point game. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Over Edgecombe. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Richard, with us in the middle of the season, how important is rest for a player?
Well, your rest is based off of your performance. If your team is playing well, you're able to get more rest. If you struggle, then you're going to have to push it a little bit harder. But I think players should always get ready for an 82-game season.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Fires in the triple. George has got 9. And here's Indiana now. They trail by 6. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And the shot's good.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Outside Grimes. Fires from deep. Huff pulls it in. Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard outside. Pass to Furphy. Siakam the screen. Back to Nembhard. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's George. Here's Grimes. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Furphy. No points yet. There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Grimes. Embiid inside. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. While we have a chance, let's look at the most reliable big men at the free throw line in the past 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Joel Embiid.
And I love how these bigs take the touch they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
Yeah, because you know if you're spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws.
Siakam outside. Pass to Furphy. Here's Huff. Now Siakam, 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, no good.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Maxey passes to George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pacers trail by 8. Now here's Siakam. Here's Furphy. Yet to see a basket. Back to Siakam. 3-pointer. Rebound rebound by Philadelphia. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
Yes, that's definitely one that they want back, but you can't dwell on mistakes in the NBA. They need to forget about it, and it's on to the next one.
Here's Siakam, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Murphy, no good. George outside. Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Embiid's got 8 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Nembhard outside. And Indiana misses again.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
To the inside. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 11. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Launches a three. They get it back. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Pacers trail by 13. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Bonus checked in for Embiid. Watford comes in for George. And McCain subbed in for Maxey. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Nesmith. Now Nembhard. And in that win against the Pelicans, he was a major factor as well. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Siakam's got 6.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Grimes. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Outside Walker. To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. Here's Bona. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Embiid, he's checked in for Watford. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And so it's Indiana with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. McConnell, good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The Sixers lead by 14. McCain with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Bona. Now Oubre. He shoots. And here's another one for the Sixers.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Shepherd. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's McCain. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Oubre can't hit.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McConnell. Here's Shepherd. Takes the three. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now here's Embiid. A deep three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Or the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Jarris Walker out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Shepherd, then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Potter in at the center position. The first one falls, and you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And here's McCain. Still no points. Unloads from 13. Strong finish by Embiid.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Potter. And it's blocked by Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Shepherd. So nice passing by Indiana here. McConnell from outside. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. McConnell's got 5 points.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Here's Oubre. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammates. He knows when to make the right pass.
Here's Shepherd. Lets it go from 11. And Indiana again with the bucket. Philadelphia leading by 8. McCain finds Embiid. Now Grimes. The three is up. The shot off that time. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Indiana. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. And their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6. And here's Shepherd for 3. And McCain pulls it down. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Embiid. And he gets it to go off the front iron. 14 points for him.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Here's Shepherd, covered by Grimes. Here's Potter. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Now McCain hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Second chance effort. Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Tipped. McConnell against McCain. Pass to Embiid. From the baseline. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, for Joel Embiid, he has 1 MVP, but Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left in him.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Then for Indiana, Siakam, he's checked in for Potter. Furphy comes in for Walker. And it's Nesmith in for Shepherd. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. McConnell against Maxey. And McConnell the bucket on the assist from Siakam. McConnell's got 7 points.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
McConnell against Maxey. The shake. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
Huff's checked in for Jackson, and he makes the first but misses the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Inside. Here's Embiid. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
What's up? At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Here's Furphy, right now averaging 5.5 a game. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. McConnell from outside. Edwards pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Oubre's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Furphy. And here's Siakam. Ooh, Siakam looking comfortable inside. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Embiid, a screen on McConnell. And here's Maxey outside. Indiana with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McConnell passes to Huff. Neesmith on the wing. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Maxey.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Misses the step back jumper. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Siakam. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
At point blank range, oh yeah. You're not missing from there.
Maxey against McConnell. Good on the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Oubre against Siakam. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. The best thieves in the league. The steals leaders over the last month. Tyrese Maxey, 3rd.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Paul George, he's checked in for Edwards. And the Pacers also making a change. Nembhard, he's checked in for McConnell. Up top, Embiid. Floats one up. Shot blocked. And they get it back. For 3, Maxey. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Pass to Huff. Now Siakam. Neesmith on the wing. Here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by the Sixers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. And George with the jam.
I like when George finishes with authority, leaving no room for error.
Outside Neesmith. Pass to Furphy. Over Oubre. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Philadelphia leading by 19. Now Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. 25 points for Joel Embiid.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Siakam outside. Pass to Furphy. Outside Neesmith. Now Nembhard. Maxey covering. To stop the run. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Charity stripe shot. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And there's a call on Quentin Grimes. That's his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Bonus checked in for Embiid. Barlow comes in for Oubre. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. High post Siakam. 10 points for him. Pass to Furphy. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam with it. 4-3. Shot that time, not on target.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Edgecombe. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. For 3, George.
He really hasn't been able to maintain the same pace he had in the first quarter.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Barlow. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Now here's George. Neesmith covering. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. George, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Siakam, pass to Neesmith. High post Siakam, working on George. Siakam in the post. George defending. And Siakam gets it to go.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Good work there as it goes.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to George from behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Line him up and knock him down. You know PG is good to drill a handful of threes when he steps on the floor.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Out left to the wing. Nembhard outside. A nice passing by Indiana here. Now Siakam pulls up. And it's Bona with a rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Right wing. Pass to George. No good on the shot. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. And he notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hey everybody, the story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
There's been no stopping Embiid tonight. He's causing havoc on the offensive end and bullying the defense inside, just imposing his will.
That is why opponents fear him. A terrific first half and some excellent wordplay, Shaq.
Thank you.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
I see some tough opponents. This is when you find out how much dog you've got in you.
Well, it should bring out the best in these guys. I expect them to rise to the challenge, Shaq, and take care of business. TCB.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Pacers trail by 20. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's George. And it's Barlow in at power forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And that one's good. 14 points for Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Here's Barlow. No made baskets yet. Embiid, a screen on Siakam. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Philadelphia shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Pacers trail by 21. Outside Nesmith. And there's the screen. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's George. Embiid, a screen on Nembhard. And here's Maxey outside. Buries it from 3. Maxey's got 11.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Now here's Nembhard. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to George. Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Embiid. Fade away. Again, Philadelphia.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
To the paint. Here's Huff. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And here's Maxey outside. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Huff. Here's Furphy from downtown on target from range.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
George outside. They set the pick. Now Embiid. Barlow passes to George. Screen by Embiid. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here come your Philadelphia 76ers TNT, everybody. Let me hear it once again.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, you never know when someone might plateau as a scorer, even a superstar. But his competitiveness separates him from the pack. It motivates him to raise the bar for himself every year, and that raises the bar for his team as well.
Now here's Nembhard. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And here's Siakam for three. Another three for Indiana.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Plenty of space. Again, the Sixers score.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Murphy, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Shoots from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Ooh, Maxey showing off the handles.
Siakam, the pass to Huff. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Puts it up. Joel Embiid with the board. The Sixers lead by 23. For three, George gets the three ball to go. George has got 20 points.
The scoring instincts of PG are razor sharp. He just keeps on attacking.
Here's Huff. Embiid covers. Siakam, pass to Huff. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Maxey finds Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Still without a bucket. And here's Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. And there's the rejection. Here's Murphy. George defending. Oh, George with a steal. To the left wing. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Nembhard for three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
For three, Maxey. That one is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Nembhard against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Murphy. Down low. Here's Siakam. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from DJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the 76ers, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings. And, of course, the Pacers, well, they haven't had the season they wanted so far.
When I look at the 76ers, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in. Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Furphy. Nembhard for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And another miss by Philadelphia. Indiana has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Nembhard finds Jackson. And they call an illegal screen here. And now let's take a look and see which power forwards and centers have been putting up the most points over the past 10 games. Second is Joel Embiid. Third is Pascal Siakam.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Back to Maxey, puts up a 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Nesmith passes to Huff. Now here's Nembhard. Maxey covering. Looking to get back on track. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
That's good from Nembhard. No good on the second free throw. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Grimes' shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Furphy. Here's Huff. 3-pointer. The rebound by Maxey.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Edwards finds Oubre. Embiid inside. Nesmith covering. Banked it in off the glass. Embiid's got 33 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Here's Furphy. From the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Grimes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Oubre. Now Maxey. Here he goes. Count that one. Maxey's got 12 points here in the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Huff. Embiid covers. Here's Huff. He's got 10. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Nembhard for three. Sinks the tray. Nembhard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in. Then for Indiana, Potter, he's checked in for Huff. Walker comes in for Furphy. And it's McConnell in for Neesmith. Philadelphia's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And here's Maxey outside. And he can't get that one. The Pacers shooting about 53% on the third, a very good number. To the inside. Jackson down low. He's against Oubre. It's stolen by Oubre. Outside Maxey. There's the screen. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Grimes. The Sixers with another miss.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Jackson with a screen on Maxey. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Walker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McCain comes in for Maxey. Then for Indiana, Siakam comes in for Potter. And it's Shepard in for Nembhard. Now here's McCain. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Bona. Now here's Oubre. Back to Walker. And here's Grimes. Outside Walker. Pure from 3-point range. Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Siakam outside. Jackson with a screen on Walker. And it's Walker, that time on the assist from Siakam.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Pass to Oubre, beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now McConnell. Down low. Siakam in the post. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Sixers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. And it's Walker in at the 3. And the Pacers with possession here, following that last 3-pointer by Philadelphia. Pass to Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. McCain finds Embiid. Outside Grimes. Fires the 3. Indiana with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
So nice passing by Indiana here. Jackson, the pass to Walker. Siakam outside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Siakam's got 11 points here in the second half. Outside McCain. Pass to Oubre from outside the arc. It's hauled in by McConnell. And for the Pacers, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Siakam in the post. Watford covering. Walker, a screen on McCain. Here's McConnell. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Now McCain. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss. Here's Shepherd, covered by Grimes. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. And here's Embiid, defended by Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
Such a physical player. Hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're covering him.
Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps. Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
Shepherd, that's good.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Philadelphia leading by 20. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Maxey attacking, and the layup falls. Maxey's got 14 points now in the second half.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Pass to Shepherd. Walker, a screen on McCain. Shepherd, that one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Shepherd's got 7 points here in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now here's Embiid, tightly guarded. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 36 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Siakam. Oubre with a steal. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
McConnell passes to Siakam. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to McConnell. Here's Shepherd. Walker, a screen on McCain. Outside Walker from deep. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia leading by 22. Maxey on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. Maxey passes to Grimes. And it's all from three-point range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
McConnell outside. Pass to Shepherd. To the middle. Here's Huff. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Now here's Oubre. Now Grimes. Let's go with a three. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Pass to Shepherd. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Outside Maxey. And here's Embiid. Releases. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Huff. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers with some changes. George comes in for Oubre, and it's Edgecombe in for McCain. Then for Indiana, Furphy's checked in for Walker. Neesmith comes in for Shepherd. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Hits both from the stripe. Maxey with it. Out to the right wing. Now here's Embiid, guarded closely. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Huff's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. The shot's good. Siakam's got 15 points here in the second half.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Pass to Embiid. And here's Maxey outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 25 points in the game.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Nembhard outside. Now Siakam. George defending. And Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. There's the 3. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Embiid's got 40 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Huff. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Barlow's checked in. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Sixers lead by 20. Outside Maxey. Pass to Barlow. Fires the 3. Another miss by Maxey.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
It's obvious he's taken it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Shooting for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
1 shot.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Excellent chance, but no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. At the line for 1.
One shot.
The free throw off for Siakam.
Yeah, the superpower for Siakam is his versatility. He plugs a lot of holes on both ends.
Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Siakam. He launches. George is there for the rebound. And for the 76ers, they're shooting it at 52%. Here's Barlow. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Furphy. Fires the 3. Oh, the shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Embiid. Outside Maxey. 1:41 left to play in the 4th quarter. George! He's off from 3. Pacers trail by 17. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Nembhard. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Huff. Siakam for three. It's money from deep.
Siakam.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Maxey. Shakes him. And he takes it up and lays it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Siakam. No good from 11 feet. Now here's Maxey. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
See you again at the next event.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Joel Embiid.